Hello, I haven't spoken about new release makeup products in a while, but there's a lot coming out, so let's talk about it. Let's talk about Halloween because we're well into October. Melt have brought out something that's it's an interesting collaboration with some classic monsters. So we've got some products featuring the creature from the Black Lagoon. Got a lip gloss, an eyeshadow quad, and an interesting black tinted face gloss. I'll show you a little bit more about that soon. Then we've got some products from the Dracula line. So I think this is mascara and sort of like red lip products. And then there's the Bride of Frankenstein. So there's an eyeshadow palette, a loose face powder, and a backpack featuring all of them. Okay. The packaging of this is really cool, and if you like classic monsters, I think this is a really cool collaboration. This is an odd product. So it's a black face gloss that apparently goes clear, so you can just use it as a face gloss. So that hand has it, that hand doesn't. Obviously looks glossy. I do see a tint of grey, so if you're very fair, that might not be great, but it does predominantly go clear. I feel like the palettes are a bit of an odd choice because they're both green toned. I get this one being green, that makes sense. They swatch in a really nice way, look very pigmented. Packaging, again, great, but why is the Bride of Frankenstein palette green? I get that he's green, but I feel like it's too much green. I like green, but not everyone likes green eyeshadow. That's the inside of that palette. Again, very green. Different tones of green. It's a lot of green. Glamlight last year, I think, did 4 horror movie related Halloween collections, and this is the second we've seen. So this is the Trick or Treat collection that's being shown, sneak peeked at the moment. So we haven't seen what the products are, but it's very pumpkin-y. But of course, they've already released a Halloween collection because they need to keep up their quota of 4. And this is the Michael Myers collection. I actually quite like the products in here, which is unusual. I think this dark blue, dark orange, grey vibe is not for me, but it's very, it works for the property. And also, I haven't seen many palettes like this before, so I think it's interesting. This pumpkin highlighter, I think, looks cool. Lip products look nice. This would scare the shit out of my kids. So it's a no from me, but I think it's done fairly well. I just think they do too many collections every October. They've also released a Coca-Cola collection. So this is obviously not Halloween, but this was right before it. And there are some cherry Coke or sort of plain Coke themed makeup items. I think this cherry Coke eyeshadow palette, if you like dark reds, snap it up. It's quite hard to find this sort of colour story in a nice little capsule palette. Lip kits, lip gloss kits. Yeah, it's kind of cute. I like Coke. I'm not going to buy it, but it's kind of cute. More collaborations, Fenty Beauty and Arcane. Now, you can inform me what Arcane is. I do not know, but apparently it looks like this. There's going to be a lip gloss set and a repackaged Diamond Bomb highlighter. Looks like you could maybe buy the lip glosses in a mini set or an individual. I don't know. I don't know. You tell me. But it's coming. Let's not dwell on this one. Colourpop have brought out a Bratz collection. There's essentially lip kits. I do like that they've matched the doll lip colour to make the lip kit. I think that's a good little detail. I also like that they've got the actual doll photos on the packaging this time. So they're not using some half-assed drawing or something. They're actually using the imagery, which is cool. There are some body glitters that they're the what are they called? Jelly Much, I think, but they're like body glitters. I don't know why we need that. Yeah, it doesn't look good. Robert Welsh has also brought out a collaboration with Blend Bunny Cosmetics. So if you're a fan of either of those, now's your time. This is the collection. It's a big palette that is sort of organised in colour rows. It's very logical. It makes a lot of logical sense. I find this a little bit, I don't want to say boring. I like when makeup artists create makeup because they're very methodical and it's well thought out. But I sort of feel like this kind of format has been done a lot and anyway, it doesn't appeal to me. Whatever. The swatches do look nice though. There's also some lashes and some lip glosses. Now one looks black, one looks green. This one would be the green. I don't personally like that look. I think it looks a bit dead. I don't know the right term. Whatever. I prefer this, which would be the black. So that actually looks quite nice and would suit everyone. I do like how they've broken down these swatches so you can see sort of the greens and the browns. That one's really gorgeous. The purples and the sort of tealy blues and the greys and the browns. So again, this feels very makeup artist thought out. It's just a lot. Let's get on to holiday releases. So this is Natasha Denona's new limited edition eyeshadow palette for the holidays. This is the Roxa eyeshadow palette. So it's a 15 shade midi palette and it features vibrant purples, violets, fuchsia hues. I quite like the packaging of this. See, when it catches a light, it has that sort of iridescent, it looks cool. It looks very small in the hands, but it's all you need. Eyeshadows last for ages. So if you like her formula and you like purples, Madeline, that's you, then definitely buy this. We don't have full swatches just yet because this is sort of being revealed, but they do look nice. Like, again, not my colour story, but it does look pretty. We've seen the limited edition scents for the Glossier Balm.com. Now, this is the original formula. They went back to the original formula. The scents this holiday season, we've got espresso and biscotti balm. Now it looks a little bit similar to the cookie dough one, the cookie butter balm that they brought out last year, but it looks, maybe that's a little bit more orange, I'm not sure. This is the biscotti one. This is the espresso one, so both very brown. One would be more suited for obviously deep skin, but anyone can wear whatever you want if you can make it work. They're fairly sheer as well, to be fair. And that's them swatched. So if you like those, check them out. I've also seen the By Mario. This is the ethereal something, it's blocked, but Moonlight palette. It's the holiday palette and it's very cool toned, a bit sparkly, very matte heavy. So these are sort of like sheer twinkly shades, which I personally really like. They're really flattering. That's the kind of thing I'm wearing today. And the rest are quite, very cool toned mattes. Beautiful twinkly shades, nice sort of buttery mattes. Oh, I forgot to mention that Natasha Denona also bringing out little minis for the holidays. So there's a mini cheek duo. It's got a cream blush and a highlighter. Then there's Baby I Need a Nude eye kit. So it's got a little eyeshadow palette and an eye crayon. I think these are really cute. I like the colours. I like the formulas of these. These are nice little gifts, especially for people that are just getting started with makeup. From Anastasia Beverly Hills, we've seen the holiday collection. So there's new shades of their sort of moussey lipstick, liquid lipstick. We've got the Sugar and the Spice palettes. These are sort of 9-pan smaller palettes. And then we've got new shades of their highlighters. This formula has been out for a while. There's just variations of shades. It kind of looks like more Anastasia Beverly Hills, just in different packaging. Very wearable, but very basic. For some more random stuff, we've seen a new Mooncat nail polish collection. This is Pandora Unboxed, I think it is. It's coming out later this week. I really like some of these swatches. They look really beautiful. Here's one, another. This is a magnetic one that I really like the look of this one. Another really cool magnetic. Another cool magnetic, probably not for me, too dark. Gorgeous. Similar but lighter, gorgeous. This is the one I want. This makes my eyes go zing. I want this so bad. And this is really pretty as well. So it's launching Friday. New fragrance from Fleur. This is Soft Spot. So these are the notes. It's supposed to be just more of a skin scent. Won't go into too much detail because I'm running out of time. But here are the notes and launching the 21st of October. Lastly, what is this? This is a sparkly silver mascara from Maybelline. It's also coming out with sort of multi-chrome eyeliners, that's cool. I thought this was like an April Fool's joke, then I realised that it's October. I think if this was layered over black, it would kind of look cool, but as it is, this looks like dandruff eyelashes, and that's where we're leaving it today because I've had enough.